Hey guys, Shadowz here. Welcome back to another Gears 5 video. Today we are going to be discussing the new weapons revealed, including the Lancer Grenade Launcher, the Claw LMG, the Breaker Mace, and more in Gears 5. With the new Escape game mode being playable at E3, as well as also the gameplay reveal of the new map builder game mode this month within June, a wide variety of new weapons have been spotted, ranging from pistols, grenades, LMGs, maces, and finally the official confirmation of the new Lancer Mark III assault rifle variant. An outsider theme, fully automatic sidearm, the Talon Autopistol is reminiscent to the forever lost Locust Gorgon, as we do see the return of a machine gun based pistol. The Talon Autopistol, like a lot of the new weapons being introduced in Gears 5, lives up to its name by being a fully automatic pistol for short to medium range. Having little to no recoil but a huge damage over distance drop off, the Talon looks to be the perfect weapon for close to death encounters where there might be a situation where you're reloading your Nasher shotgun, or maybe you need to roll backwards, where you're going to be able to switch to a Talon and have enough firepower to get the kill at close range. The Talon's Autopistol's reticle features a centered small circle within brackets on either side. The perfect active reload sits in the middle of the bar. The Talon's default execution is an extendable, just purely brutal beat to the face over and over again. Concussive grenades that stuns and blinds enemies, the new Flashbang grenade is the idea from TC of separating the aggressive attributes that were found in the old smoke grenade into its own thing. So fun fact, if you guys didn't know already, the smoke grenades don't stun players anymore in Gears 5. The Flashbang grenade, when thrown, has an average of 3 seconds before impact, where it completely just blinds your screen for a whole second, followed by your character being stunned by fragmentations of the grenade all over the screen, turning to a daze-like phase as you try to return back to normal gameplay reality. Now, while we did show off screenshots of each phase of the grenade itself when being flashbang, the whole process only lasts an average of 5 seconds, making the flashbang grenade hopefully a pickup weapon in versus multiplayer, a serious contender for winning gunfights. A mace built by the Wardens, the Breaker Mace is the revolutionized version of the pre-existing Locust Cleaver, packing a crazy amount of swing power as the emulsion crystals fixed into the weapon itself blow enemies away. The Breaker Mace has two forms of attacks, with the main combo attack being a consistent swing from left to right, and then you also have the charge attack, which stuns enemies at close range with the ability to down low health players. Similar to the Locust Cleaver in the previous Gears games, the Breaker Mace doesn't actually have ammunition but runs on a supply of energy, as with every swing it decreases, with the mace actually breaking in game. There seems to be a recurring theme with the new weapons that the Cryo studio are creating, because they always seem to have the most awesome new executions, as it's already possible the Breaker execution may be my favorite just by far, as you swing the mace into the enemy's body, breaking what bone structure they did have, literally summoning your inner Dynasty warrior spirit and sending them flying across the map. A hard-hitting heavy rifle built by the Swarm, the Claw LMG is introducing light machine guns in Gears 5, with I do believe the first ever Swarm theme new weapon in the series so far. The Claw LMG, acting like a light machine gun, has a giant clip where when fired over time, the claw itself gets a faster fire rate, as well as also increased accuracy, meaning if you ever do see somebody with a claw in the open space, make sure you try and find cover. The Claw's LMG reticle features a single dot within a 4-quadrant tilted square, which then, as the Claw's passive abilities activate, shrinks to an even smaller square within the previous one, similar to that of the M-bar reticle that we do see in Gears of War 4. Being an LMG, the perfect active reload is quite far down the bar itself, sitting in the middle of the active area. The crystal lining at the bottom of the LMG weapon can even stop a Lancer's chainsaw, increasing the replayability of chainsaw duels in Gears 5. A heavy weapon that freezes enemies at distance, the Cryo Canon, which was first spotted on the official Gears 5 cover art, was what I believed at the time a flamethrower. However, it is the complete opposite, because as the Cryo Cannon, it gives you the powers of Mr. Freeze, as Cryo freezing the enemies into an ice sculpture before cracking them into pieces. The Cryo Cannon's reticle features simply a single dot in the center of the screen, and just like the Mulcher and other heavy weapons, it uses a limited supply of ammo that, when being used, fills up the reload bar before needing to be caught cool down before the cannon can be used again. Now, while the Breaker Mace execution that you would have seen earlier in this video is still by far the best new execution that I've seen personally as of right now, the Cryo Cannon execution is a close, very good second, where you kick the enemy onto their front, drive the firing end of the cannon into their body, using the momentum of the weapon, literally lifting the body into the air before cryoing their insides out as they freeze to death as a statue that you just bring down, crashing into the floor and breaking into pieces. Pretty gruesome, right? Lastly, the new Lancer assault rifle variant teased all the way back in last year's Gears 5 E3 2018 reveal trailer, as the new COD character, now named as Faz Chutani, was seen equipped with a Lancer Mark III, but a completely different underbarrel that definitely didn't look like a chainsaw bayonet, has been officially confirmed by the Cursion studio, showing the new Lancer itself within the map builder game mode customization menu. As you can see on screen right now, the new mysterious Lancer is a modern tactical variant of the COG assault rifle, equipped with a mortar officially called the Lancer grenade launcher. Now, what's interesting is the idea of just how all of these new weapons will of course work in Gears 5 versus multiplayer, which we will be hearing lots of news and information on real soon, starting in the month of July, which is just a few days away now, as we do get closer to the Gears 5 beta tech test, which is beginning again on July 19th. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. Which of the new weapons that I showed in this video are you guys excited to try out the most? So there you have it, guys, full details on the new weapons revealed, including the Lancer grenade launcher, the Claw LMG, the Breaker Mace, and so much more in Gears 5. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.